right, I have been playing a ton of Marvel Future Revolution. That's right, I got to max level 100, and I've been playing out of Canada on Android devices, and the experience has been amazing. The game is what I would consider a AAA mobile game. Now, when is the game going global? It's already been soft launched in Canada. Tentatively, it's scheduled to go into global launch on September 30th of 2021. Now, my understanding is that this may be a placeholder date and it may go earlier, but if you don't want to play the game today, you certainly can register and they'll notify you when the game is available in your area. But it has been made available to play in soft launch in Canada on Android devices. And so if you want to play the game today, we're going to talk about that. And then at the end of the video, we're also going to talk about what does it mean to start playing the game? Will your game data save? Can you play the game in global launch? Yes. What are the advantages to playing today? What are the disadvantages to play today? Because there is one small disadvantage to starting to play the game today. First things first is that you have to be located in Canada or have an Android device. So this game is not playable currently at all on iOS. I am primarily an iOS user myself. But the way that I am playing the game on PC is through an Android emulator, and there are two different Android emulators you can use. The one that I use that I had the least amount of problems with is the LD Player. LD Player, it was not my go-to one, but this actually what's playing on the screen right here is LD Player. I normally am a BlueStacks user, but there's a link to LD Player in the description of the build that I'm using exactly. I didn't have to do any modifications at all. I just installed it on my PC and it worked perfectly. A lot of other people are using BlueStacks 5 and they had to do some other things to it to make it work. I didn't get into the settings. I'm sure there's a lot of helpful tips on how to set that up on their official Discord and or Reddit. But I've just been using LD Player. Fine. Secondly, you have to, when you log into the game, you have to log into Toronto, and this is just a one-time thing. Now, interesting thing about, even though the game is soft launched in Canada, the server is actually located in Virginia, in the eastern United States. So even though you think it's Toronto, it's not. You're actually logging into a server in Virginia, but you have to have a VPN. And the thing about it is that you only need it to log on. So a lot of people will use a VPN and then to log in, and then after they've logged in, they'll turn the VPN off. You only need to get a login. Now, I'm sponsored by ExpressVPN. Link to this is in the description. If you use the link, you'll get 3 extra months if you buy a year. And the one thing I'll say about this VPN is I'm sure you've seen a billion. I'm sponsored by them, and thank you for if you use the link. I get credit for it, absolutely, for every install. The thing I'll say about this VPN is that I did some research and it's amazing, right? I thought they were really complicated. It is literally the simplest thing I ever did. I was able to do it on my Android tablet and on my my LD player. So simply, it's literally you just log in with the VPN, you download it out of the App Store, and then you just select where you want it to be. You select the region, you select Canada, hit connected, and then the little key shows up. It's like 2 seconds. And then once I'm logged into the game, I can click it and I can still play. And then from there, okay, so you have to have a VPN. So Android device and a VPN if you're not based in Canada. Next, you have to put the APK. So the APK is from APK Pure. Link to this is in the description. Basically, I was able to drag and drop the APK right into LD Player, and it worked perfectly. I was also able to use that link to work on my Samsung tablet. Now, what is the advantage or disadvantage to playing the game today versus waiting to soft launch? I think the main advantage is you get to play the game today. Now, wherever you start playing the game, you're going to be on that server. And so all the people that are logging, connecting onto this server right now are people that have started. Now, these are not going to be the same players that are going to be interacting with the people that start on global launch. They're going to be on their own servers. Everybody's going to be on different servers. So you don't have to worry about, playing against all these people that have months head start if you want to wait to global launch, because you're going to be on a different server. Now, so the question for then is, what's the advantage to doing it today? Well, you get to do it today. You get to head start in understanding the game and play the game. But for me, mostly, it's because I want to play with all the YouTubers. Every single YouTuber is playing in soft launch, and a lot of people that I interact with personally. So all my friends are on this server, and that's where we want to play. So if you want to play with all the people in soft launch, you got to start now. If you wait to global launch, you want to make sure you're going to be on the same server as your friends if you want to play with your friends, because if you're on different servers, the counts are not going to be able to transfer from server to server. So then that's the next thing. One of the biggest downside to playing the game early is that the soft launch global server is based out of Virginia. So if you're located outside of North America, like let's say you're in Europe or something like that, your ping may be affected by that. So you may not want to be constantly logging into a North American server. Now, I don't get amazing ping times necessarily right now with the VPN on, which basically goes from Las Vegas to Canada back to Virginia. I get 150 ping. When I turn the VPN off, it gets a little bit better. People that are right next door to the server are not saying that they're getting much times better than 100 milliseconds. So I don't know how important the ping is. I mean, I have no problems with that kind of ping. It's fine. The other thing I want to say, though, is that in Lineage 2 Revolution, which this is basically a similar game, it's not an exact game, but it's a clone of the game. After the game had been out for a while, the servers started to consolidate, and then they allowed people to switch servers, but they charged them. And in Lineage 2, they charged people $50. But this was after the game was out for a long time, and the people that had been playing kind of all equalized, where 2-3 months wouldn't have made a difference, because that's what we're talking about right now. Is if you want to play the game today, you're gonna have to do it this way. So main thing is this: if you want to play the day, you got to play on an Android device. If you don't have an Android device, you can play on your PC using LD Player or BlueStacks. Basically a Android emulator on your PC. VPN. The VPN only needs to run when you log in. After you logged in, you can turn the VPN off if you want to get better ping. Although I'm finding that with ExpressVPN, the ping is not that much different. Very, very similar. So Android device, VPN, use the APK from APK Pure, and then you'll be able to play the game today. And I got to tell you, it's a lot of fun. Now, I do want to say this about Android devices. This game is very, very beautiful. It's a stunning, beautiful game that is I don't know what to call it other than AAA. Visually, it's just amazing, right? I'm playing some stream highlights here behind me from the other day, where it is just absolutely amazing graphics. AAA. This is a brand new Galaxy tablet, and it was not expensive. It was a very inexpensive tablet. Like, I think I paid $175 US. It's still a lot of money, but it's inexpensive for a tablet. I think it's an A7. It doesn't work the best on this tablet. I have to say, it works great on my LD Player, my PC, but I've had some troubles with this. I'm kind of worried that this game is designed for high-end phones. Because I mean, look at the graphics. I mean, we're talking, people are saying, how is this not on console? It takes a pretty serious tablet or phone to play this game, is my experience. And for some reason, I'm having a very mediocre to bad experience on the tablet with crashing and things like that. Maybe that'll get sorted out by launch, but I've gone back to the place where I rather just play on my PC rather than use the tablet. I'm only using the tablet for like autoplay, basically like that. The controls are fine on the tablet. That's another question I get like, is, well, what are the controls like? I'm finding that the controls are just fine on the tablet, not having a problem. It's a little bit easier with keyboard and mouse because I can hotkey things and do it very quickly with keyboard and mouse. But I'm not having it's not that much more difficult than it is right here. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I think that's all the information you need. And again, big shout out to ExpressVPN for sponsoring me and this channel. It really does help support us. All right, guys, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.